Lautoka on the western side of the main island, Viti Levu in Fiji. Last week they were in Bar. This week it's Lautoka, and this is a special moment for Jock Campbell. 4 tests for the Wallabies, but it's his 100th game for Queensland. Not Super Rugby capsy yet, but 100 for Queensland because he's played matches against from 2 here in Lautoka this season. Remember, Moana ended the run of 9 straight wins here. That was way back in week 1, and one man missing that day was blindside flanker Tony Awonga. Since returning to the side 2 games ago, he's been in great form, scoring 2 tries. He's made 12 carries for 133 run meters. That's pretty good for a forward.
And we're going to need that today if they're a chance of beating this Reds team. Tony Awonga on the front foot.
No Moloi today because of the heat protocols. They don't want the opposition team standing around for a minute or 2 while the Drua perform the Mole. Referee, very experienced James Dolman. TMO is Glenn Newman, and on the touchlines, Marcus Plale and also Fraser Hennon.
100%.
James from New Zealand has been here before, so he knows what's in store today as far as the heat goes.
And the ball droppers behind the line.
Lamani, the captain. Wilson leading the Reds as Het looks on. So it's underway. This week 6 encounter, and hammer time there. Well, it's a penalty immediately, but I tell you what, Filippo Dungunu certainly didn't mess around with that one, and Frank Lamani was on the receiving end.
Well, it's funny, they're from the same part of Fiji in Vanua Level.
Just there.
Definitely no remorse there. Big hit, shows his intent.
He slips up.
He's up for a big one, old Filippo.
But it was a little high, and so here's the first line out coming up, about 6 metres from halfway. Let's go sideline. It's almost in front of Satish Narayan.
Well, that was like a bus crash right there from Dongunu on Lomani, but it is quite hot and humid, even though the rain has cleared. 29 degrees, 77% humidity. It'll be a physical test for both squads in this one.
Half there.
Tongia Tama throwing into the first line out, goes to the back to Nasila Silla and down to Lamani. Here's Thana Kaivata out in midfield. Good defence though.
No, you push that in so the ball is available.
Bright going low. And Lamani goes to the air, testing out the conditions, and here's the man, the Centurion Campbell, with his first touch, safe under the high ball.
Step here. Use
Thomas. Ross.
Okay, use the ball.
And now it'll be Kalani Thomas going high. Come down around halfway.
Advantage knock on.
Knocked on by the Reds, so it's there for the Drua.
Knock on advantage.
They go to the short side. Sama Vongre up towards halfway. Salawa gets a start today in the 7 jersey. That's halfway.
And advantage
once
over,
again, testing high ball from Lamani, and no problem for Campbell as he sends it back down. Good footwork there from Don Sessi, and a good chase as well.
Tackle now. Okay.
And it will come back for Lamani. 10-metre mark. They go without it, backwards. Tongiatama cleans up and spits it out the back. So pretty sloppy play at the moment from the home team, under some real pressure. The Reds defenders rush up.
Yep.
Now Lamani gets the kick away. Stays in the field of play. And a good chase from the Drua.
No.
Ross. Well, it's a bit of a kick-a-thon at the moment because of the conditions. Both teams testing each other out.
By the Reds.
Knocked back by the Reds, and so they're able to regather. Paisami Flicks it out. Henry! Taken ball and all. Great work by Drawn Sessi. And now they kick ahead. Getting back there is Ryan. So Tim Ryan will chip over the top.
No. Run in. There's no change of lanes.
The referee is happy with the tackle on Ryan, and this one is going to go into touch into the 22, 50, 22 to the Drua.
First 3 minutes, it's just been a bit of back and forth, force backs. Both teams trying to get feel for each other. As you can see in between those 22s, no team wants to play in their halves. It's just been a kick-a-thon. And the Drua have just come away with a 50-22.
I'll get them in.
Tactical kicking will be vital, Nems, in this one. In the conditions, whoever controls that well, whoever's on the pinpoint, they will certainly have the edge. But good work by Ravula.
Shot's good.
Oh, this one's long, but it falls nicely as Thana Kaivada takes off. Good defence again on the big number 8.
Jackal was fine, but lost forward on the Jackal.
Salawa lays it back for Lamani. Longanamasi, and it's into touch.
No advantage, lost forward.
He was playing an advantage there for a knock on from the Reds, so we're going to come back for a scrum.
The Drua just have to be very careful here. The one thing the Reds are really good at is at that breakdown. They've been dominant in the last few games. Just over the ball, they've just got to make sure that they're not running on one-off runners. Make sure they're running with supporters.
The humidity in the Sugar City will be a factor that the Reds will have to worry about. Not Glenn Jackson and his company. Nearly 80% humidity in Lautoka. You know, that can be the 16th man for the Drua. The Reds have travelled from Brisbane where humidity is high, but Sugar City, it's a different beast.
Certainly is. And good options here for the home team, the Drua. Left or right, Lamani will go to the right. And the kick over the top from Rumbitu, but claiming the mark there was Harry McLaughlin Phillips. The fly half read that one pretty well.
Okay, just kick behind the mark, please.
Just a little bit too deep.
Maybe would have gone for the direct pass rather than the kick. Just with the territory game, it's going to be very important that they stay. The team that stays the most in the opposition's territory is going to win this game.
Guys, hold and step in.
So another line out.
Okay, hold now.
Tonga Tama
Come in.
throwing in 38 out from the line. Good win. Once again, it's Dana Kaivada hitting it up in midfield. Nosova. Good defence from Thomas. Tonge. Stopped in his tracks.
Set. Advantage.
Ramitu, advantage is being played here for the Drua as Lawa goes to ground.
No. Was out.
Bit of a double pump from Lamani.
But 10 was offside as well.
Don Sussi. 5 inside Reds territory. Still playing advantage for the Drua. Lamani. It's knocked down by Sami.
Offside.
But we'll come back for the penalty.
Despite the penalty, I've been really impressed with the Reds' defence.
Option,
They
midfield,
keep pushing the Drua back with their dominant tackles. Just unlucky there with that offside.
Nams, these two are the best two tackling teams in the competition. Reds, prior to coming to this one, 17 missed tackles. They're the number one ranked side. And the Drua, 18.3 missed tackles. They're number 2. So you can expect those tackles to get better as we go through.
Oh, shot. Okay, shot called.
Well, he's going to have a shot here.
If that's the case, they're doing
from
shots.
45 metres out, just to the left of the uprights. This is something we've seen of late from the Drua. They've been trying to keep the scoreboard ticking over, taking points as many times as possible while inside the opposition territory. And he's been in red-hot form off the tee as well. Isaiah Armstrong-Ravula, 35 points in 3 games. Past the 200 mark last week. First time a Drua player has done that.
Well, when you've got a strike rate of above
give anything
85%. I'd be going for goal all the time, Clarkie.
20 seconds.
Hush falls over Churchill Park. Armstrong Ravula. He's got the legs. What's the direction like? It's off the post and out to the left. And the Reds through Dongunu.
And
Put it into touch.
And just like that, commentator's curse. Sorry, mate.
Okay, Red, hold there, and I'll get them in.
100% success rate from the 4 penalties last week for Armstrong Ravula. He's missed the first one here today. Kicking in his DNA, Clarkie and Nems. He's Richie Moong, the All Blacks fly halves nephew.
Yep. What a mentor to have. Well, there's one by the Reds, and a little bit of a kickathon there in close, and it's going to come back for the Reds, but they're inside their own 22. So here's Ross.
Lost now. Use it, please.
Thomas into touch.
That's multiple times I had to call you guys out. Can we just take a step, please?
So the Drua dominating territory at the moment, but still 0-0 on the score sheet.
Same thing. Hold and in.
Lineouts last week for the Drua stood at 67%. Tongatama nailed it first time.
This one tapped down to Lamani. Armstrong Ravula finding a runner, finding Tharakai Vata from Bitu. Having a little dart on his own.
Thanks.
Vode runs into Salakaya Loto. Hatet, Armstrong Ravula, and Sama Vodre and John Sessi. They wrap him up, ball and all, but a good carry by the fullback again. On the 22. And B2 floats one over through the legs, knocked back. Longanamasi comes back again for the Drua.
Play advantage, 5 Red offside.
So another penalty conceded by the Reds. They're trying this rush up the fence, but they got it wrong on that occasion as Nasila goes to ground. Armstrong Ravula. Longanamasi. Wilson over the top.
Step.
Henry underneath. Oh, loose carry there, and he was playing advantage, so we'll come back. Now, this is a little closer than the last penalty attempt, so it'll be interesting to see what the captain, Lamani, says about this one.
Number 5, offside.
Jeff Miller, the
No, number 5. Harry, that's
former
free space.
Queensland Red
Take a
coach
step,
and also CEO, now the CEO of the Fijian Drua. We're going to get a chance to chat to Jeff shortly to find out how he's enjoying Fiji so far. That's during the extended water breaks. Because of the heat protocol, there'll be a 3-minute break at the 20-minute mark in the first half and also in the second half.
Yes. Yeah.
Just a gentle breeze coming across from the northeast, 13 kilometers per hour. So shouldn't be a trouble for Isaiah Armstrong Ravula. Crashed it against the post last time.
Armstrong Ravula moves in, and the crowd will tell the story. Yes, they love that one. So does Isaiah Armstrong Ravula. So finally some points on the board. It is the Drua leading the Reds by 3 points to 0.
That was perfect that first time, okay, so just the same again.
That'll settle the nerves a little bit.
Yep, especially after his first attempt at goal. He's any good goal kicker. Just have to make up with one going through, and hopefully that'll settle him.
Lamani from inside his 22 sends it deep, and good work by McLaughlin Phillips to get that one, and he sends it into touch up towards the 22. Quick throw in taken by Armstrong Ravula. across to Don Sessi. So Campbell perfectly positioned. Got away from one, and Jock Campbell up over halfway. Floats it up to the support. Bloomfield. Some quick hands there. So try and catch them napping. In fact, it was Ross before and Bloomfield after that. Now it's Ryan. It is slippery out there, as you can see.
Okay, H was never onside.
So here's the penalty now for the Reds, and they pop it over the top. It's been intercepted by Salawa. We'll come back for the penalty, though.
Never onside.
This one on the 10-metre mark.
Number 8, offside.
Well, they'll be pretty happy to get the penalty. The Reds, they've been battling away down inside their own territory.
It's been all the Drua, it's been all the Reds, game in the Reds territory. As you know, as you can tell, the Reds not going for the post. They're going to back their set piece, which have had a lot of success in the last few games.
Good territory for Reds now. We know Reds are good off set piece, like Nims, you said. 93% success for them from line out. So they will look for this set piece ball, and a quick ball could cause some trouble for the Drua.
Wallaby, Josh Nasser.
And the gap is good.
To throw into this line out. Ryan Salakaya, Loto. Here's Wilson. Direct running. Thomas. Out to Ross. Thomas again. Paisami putting it into touch, in goal. Beats everybody over there. And
Goal line dropout.
It'll be a goal line dropout for the Drua. 3 points to 0. The home team over the Reds.
Keep them behind. Boys behind. Stay behind, please. Behind. And 10, drop the ball behind the line, please.
Armstrong with Buller. Ryan going back, taking it. He's claimed immediately. Working to the short side, Salakaya Loto. Thomas to Wilson, and Bryle out the back door it goes. McLaughlin Phillips looking, probing, now giving it to Ryan. Bryant, big defence. Frank Lamani going low. Henry. Bryle, now lost forward. And Joel Sessi looks to counter. Rimbitu, long and Amasi, kicks long. Filippo Donguno getting back there. And he does well. Filippo Donguni beat a couple and then kicks it out on the full. So a little bit of his good work undone there. We'll come back to about 15 metres inside Reds territory.
That was good eyes-up rugby there, as you can see. Josh Sesser getting the ball, making it 3-on-1. They'd be disappointed here with that 2-on-1. You'd think for all money that they would have got him there, but Dongunu escapes and takes him out of the 22.
Good win by Vode for the Drua. Here's Dana Kaivana again, testing the defence in midfield. The big number 8. No way through there, and they lose it. And some of that handling today can be put down to the slippery conditions.
All right, 30 seconds. Let's go, guys. I will, yeah. All right, 30 seconds, bind up. Let's go. Really good standard first scrum.
Tony Awonga hasn't had any space.
So it's your ball, so you set.
To show his attacking skills so far.
Yep, stay there. Bind up, let's go. Crouch! Bind!
Kalani Thomas. Good contest at scrum time. Lachlan Phillips and Henry. Here's Filippo Dongunu. He's a threat, isn't he, on the right wing. Fijian on Fijian. Charging onto it. Oh, that was Wilson, but they got the timing wrong, and that was forward right in front of the referee, James Dolman.
How dangerous is Dongunu? Every time he gets the ball, as he said, Fijian on Fijian, he's up for a big one. He's been very dominant with ball in hand. So you can see they're just forcing those passes.
Yeah, I didn't think it had an impact on the balance, but I'll watch it.
Just need to secure the ball, as it is slippery, despite the rain not around.
10-metre mark. Drua territory, the local team, leading 3 points to nil. The penalty to Isaiah Armstrong-Ravula. But it's been a real arm wrestle. And the first 20 minutes or so. Lamani puts it in, and Vanakadata takes it from number 8. Now the kick over the top. Goes high and long, and Dongunu takes it under a lot of pressure. And does well to stay in the field of play. Filippo busy on the right wing for the Reds. Here's a youngster, Nick Bloomfield. First opportunity to play some Super Rugby Pacific this year. No Zane Nongor, he's being rested. Lamani, Armstrong-Ravula. Nonsesi looked up and he saw plenty of space, and will this one roll towards Dutch? No, Campbell's going to get there. And the chase is good from Nasova and Drossesi. So the Reds needing to buy a bit of time. And here's the penalty. Penalty goes to the Drua. They thought about a quick tap, but now they'll look to put it into touch, you would think, and go to the line out.
Kicks in play, working in favour of the Drua. First Lomani and then Drossesi, working wonderfully. And now Armstrong-Ravula puts them in a very good position to strike from.
This is the Drua Foundation round, so you're looking to find people to join the foundation to contribute so you can get this pathway happening.
Absolutely. So those that want to participate, please make contact, because it's a great initiative funding the younger players in many different villages to be able to come through the ranks and play professional rugby.
It's great to chat to the Drua CEO, Jeff Biller, and he won't be too happy with the Drua losing that line out and wasting a scoring opportunity. Banaka, thank you, Jeff. So here's the Reds, and Campbell giving it to Dongunu, charging onto it, and the offload was good to Henry. He's about 5 out from the line, from the halfway, and down the short side. Here we go with the Reds, and Thomas kicking in. Now Armstrong-Ravula is there, and he's going to claim the mark. But what about that little piece of play from the Reds? Drua made a mess of the line out, and all of a sudden they're back inside their own 22.
Again, it's down that right wing with Filippo Dongunu having a blinder of a game. He's just been man-possessed every time he gets that ball. Always beating the first tackle. He's been very impressive this first 20 minutes.
So can they make something of this effort in the opposition territory, as Josh Nasher looks to throw into this line out?
Come in, step in. There you go.
It's knocked on by the Drua, so they're playing the advantage and throwing the dummies by Sami.
Over.
Thomas, Salakaya Loto, Phillips and Campbell. Oh, and then he got it wrong over on the far side.
Still live.
Not sure if he was blindsided there by the assistant referee, but straight into touch it goes.
6. If they did want to go there quickly,
as you can see, they're not afraid to throw the ball around. Both teams play similar rugby. Rain, hail or shine, they love to throw the ball about.
It was also good to see Punipate Longanimasi get from this side to the other side to help in defence.
Two-handed take that time from Nasilisilo and Thanako Bata. Lomani. Ryan. And then it was hammered by Wonga. Nasser.
Use it.
Salakaya Loto.
No 8. Use it.
Thomas goes to there this time. Taken by Nasoba.
Okay, use it, please. Get out. It wasn't out. He's got back.
Harry Wilson just getting back in the nick of time after rushing up in defence. Had to backtrack just in time. This one taken again under some pressure. Ryan.
He's on.
Kicking over the top for Dongunu.
Advantage.
Advantage is being played. Can he keep it alive? Mistake on the ground by the Drua, and so the Reds will look to spin it.
Over.
Advantage is over. Here's Ryan. Ryan, the inside ball to Kalani Thomas. Brilliant work by the Queensland Reds. They get the first 5-pointer. Came from the mistake from the Drua, and they made them pay.
For me, it's that man on the right wing, Filipe Dongunu, who actually was on the left side causing havoc. It was him who applied that pressure from that kick, causing the knock-on from Armstrong. As you can see there, he gets up. He's been playing like a man possessed this afternoon. And all it was simple hands, inside ball. Everyone's alive. Kalani Thomas, as every good halfback does, gets the ball, scores a try.
That's good from Filipe Dongunu. You picked it right names, and he had a little bit of footy skills over there too. He played football in Vanuatu. That was the start of his journey before coming through to rugby, and that is another 2 points for the Reds.
So they lead by 7 points to 3, making the most of that opportunity. Under Paisami, inside ball. Good backing up from Ryan, and then even better backing up from the Wallaby one-test player, Kalani Thomas. 70-odd games for Queensland now. Yeah, the Reds fans, they're pretty happy with that. I think Dongunu put in a request for 100 tickets for his family and fellow villagers. I don't know if he got them all, but
Taken back
there'll be quite a few from his village in Reds colours here today.
And use it. Taken in.
Thomas getting the kick away.
He's competing for the ball. He's going back.
Lost forward by the Reds. So Dongo cleans up. Armstrong Rabulla floats one over, and it's now Longanamasi, but he had to wait for it, so it was an easy target for the drifting defence. Halfway. This time it's
50-22 is on.
Armstrong Rabulla looking for the 50-22, but claimed at the back there by Campbell. And into touch it goes. 30 out from the Reds line. So an opportunity here for the Drua to hit back after that first try of the match to Thomas for the Reds.
Hold.
Tongiatava taking his time. Goes to Bode, down to Lamani. That's pretty straightforward stuff from the line out, with Thanako Bata hitting it up in midfield. This Reds defence is solid though, isn't it? Oh, big hit on Rambitu, but through the legs they go. And beating 1 or 2 is Longanamasi. Dongo goes to ground. Armstrong Rabulla Is there a gap in this Reds defence? It's tight at the moment. On a standing start, almost Thanako Vata. Back to Lamani. Hetet. The front row are having a bit of a rumble. Armstrong Rabula. Longanamasi. Here's George Sessi. And again, solid defence from Queensland. Samasama Vodui. Up towards the 22 still. Nasila Silla. Armstrong Rabula, here's Thanako Vata and Salawa. Putting some phases together now, the Drua. Oh, and big shot coming up on Hetet, but they were offside.
Please don't do that.
And this is a little bit of a problem with this rush-up defence. They've just got to get their timing right every time, and that timer was a little bit off.
You're right,
Yeah.
just a little bit off. But again, very impressed with the Reds' defence.
Harry,
They just look composed. Yes,
I can
despite the
appreciate
penalty.
that there's been a gap between the last offside and then this one. It's not that confusing because all you need to do is take a step, but there's too many right now, okay, around space. So take a step, otherwise I have to escalate. That's 4 offsides, 2 against number 5.
As Ref said, their sort of style of rush-up defence is high risk, high reward. Just creating a bit of penalty, just creating a bit of pressure, but not getting the bounce their way, and penalties are starting to creep in for the Reds.
Big shot from Filippo Dungunu. He's enjoying himself out there.
The work rate of Ponipati Longanamasi needs to be noticed as Teti Tella enjoys it, cheering on Isaiah Armstrong Ravola as Armstrong Ravola looks to put 3 points over for the Fijian Drua now.
Just to the left of the uprights. There's a missing from there, and so it is 7 points to 6 now. It's the Reds over the Drua in Lautoka. Try to Kalani Thomas converted by McLaughlin Phillips for the Reds, and 2 penalties now to Armstrong Rabula. Another famous Fijian who played for the Reds, Radiki Samo. He's been over here with Luddington Kiri in the Vivali Week, promoting grassroots rugby, promoting rugby throughout the regions. What a player, Radiki Samo. And that's a good clearance from Lamani. Just inside Reds territory.
Again, the Reds, Drew are just playing some smart rugby. Both teams actually don't want to play in their halves. Any opportunity they can get it away and get it out of their half. Really well exited there.
So Nick Bloomfield just giving the call to Josh Nasser for the Reds. One by Bryle down to Thomas. McLaughlin Phillips to his captain, Wilson. Thomas. There's plenty of air, and it bounces, but then lost forward by the Reds as they chip over the top now, and it's play on. Halfway. Bloomfield. McLaughlin Phillips, and this one is knocked. No, it's into touch. So 50-22. They tried to knock it into touch, but the referee or the assistant on the far side wasn't having any of it. So this is great work for McLaughlin Phillips.
Great eyes up there from McLaughlin Phillips. Just seen Isaiah Armstrong on this side of the field. Quick jab. 50-22, back in striking zone.
Yeah. well read. Briar wins the line out. And here we go, the Reds, oh, they leave it behind, and Samu Vaudrey cleans up. Back it goes now. Armstrong Ravula kicking down to Campbell. Uru. Bangunu. No room for him on that occasion.
Tackler
Penalty
there.
to the Reds.
Tackler there. Needs to roll before you compete. Also needs to clear your legs.
Right on the halfway mark.
Yeah, just behind, please.
So we had Uru, Bangunu, and on the bench we've got Vola for the Queensland Reds. So it's a real Fijian flavour in the Queensland team as well. Heard Frank Lamani mentioning that Ben Vola has been a mentor to him over the years as well. No doubt they'll enjoy catching up after the game.
Seru Uru, great product of Fiji schoolboys rugby, played in the teens final in 2015 and won it.
Thomas did well to get the pass away to McLaughlin Phillips up towards the 22. Nasser. Good carry. Uru looking to offload, and then it goes to ground. Knocked on. Armstrong Ravula. Whanako Vaka. Oh, and it's into touch, but he was playing at an advantage, quite a long advantage that time, and will come back for the knock-on by the Queensland Reds.
Imagine if that pass stuck. Reds would have been in all sorts. But in saying that, the Reds in the right part of the field. Drua just need to get this set piece right, exit well. 5 minutes to go, it's crucial.
Lost forward.
They get a good exit, because this Reds team is on fire at the moment in terms of where they're structurally playing here in the Drua zone.
You're right, Nems. If you give an inch to Ponipate Longanimasi, if that pass was correct, he would have turned that defensive set into a length of the field try, I'm sure.
Six to go in the first half. Fiji and Drua just one loss
Come up.
at this venue in their
I
last
agree.
11 outings.
You have gone early, but you've called out something. So it's a reset. Please don't call out and... No, you can't call out because they'll think it's a set call. Don't call out. Hold the weight, please. Reset.
Head-to-head, they've played 6 times. Reds have won 3, Drua 3. Home team
Reset,
winning
please.
on every occasion.
Quick, guys, let's go, please.
Rain staying away, which is great for the fans
Wait for my calls,
and
guys.
the players.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Lamani. Campbell. Added back to halfway.
Use it!
Bloomfield.
Yeah, well done. And use the ball. It's not out.
Short side, McLaughlin Phillips and Ryan. Big tackle from Wonga, and then they tried to catch them mapping down the short side, but Wilson just couldn't control that one, and into touch it goes.
Frank.
Been really impressed with Kalani Thomas. He's not afraid to have a go.
Scrum call.
He just obviously just ball didn't go to hand, but
Scrum call.
he's always looking, he's always sniping, seeing opportunities.
Okay, I'll
If
watch
he can
it.
bend the line, puts the Reds in good
Please don't leave the
steadfast. Just unlucky there
Last one you left early.
with the drop ball.
You're right, Nims. Kalani Thomas came off
Max
the
on the
bench
five, guys.
last week and played about
Much better
28
stability
minutes.
there,
And
thank
this week, he's got the starting position. So he did prove himself when he came off the bench last week, and he has certainly carried on from over there.
The Reds' brains trust. Les Kiss head coach, Zane Hilton, Brad Davis and Jonathan Fisher, the assistants.
Crouch! Bind! Set! Quiet!
Rumbitu up over halfway. Limani goes to the air for Nasova to chase, but Ryan takes it and he's claimed immediately. The referee saying
Same
illegally.
thing, high tackle. Guys, for me it's the same. High tackle, slips up. But if it's clear,
I think the timing was okay, just it
Sorry?
was a high tackle.
The clock is right, yeah. Look, I get what you're saying, yeah. And that's why I asked them to play it away. If it has any impact, I will sanction it, but I'm going to have a look, okay?
So feet on the ground, that's okay, but it was
Just
high.
slips up for me there.
Slipped up from Nasova.
Nothing more than a penalty. Guys, come.
I think that was a good call. Obviously happened in the first half earlier with Dongunu. Good call there from the ref, but again, good intent from the chase line of the Drua.
Nasser. Long and it goes straight into the breadbasket of Zuriel Tongiatama. Takes it to the 10-metre mark for the Drua. The Silla. Tanako Vata. Little show and go. Some of Vondre.
You, Paul. He's trying to clean you.
Salawa beat one. Got a great ball away. Tanako Vata into the 22. Pops it up now to Hatet. Already Hatet goes to ground. Crowd starts to get involved and there's no way there through that the Reds defence.
14.
Penalty to
How cynical
the
from you, boys.
Fijian Drua, and Lamani takes it
14
quickly
hands on
this
the
time.
ground.
Spits out the back. Tongiatama. Reds go in hunting. Tanako Vata, Salawa. Long and Amasi had the line right open, but it wasn't quite a great pass. But now it's going to go out to Drossesi, and he coughs it up. Oh, they butchered it a couple of times there.
Is there anything, or we can
The
go to
pass
half,
is
guys?
just not sticking at the moment for the
for you.
Fijian Drua.
Half for you, Marcus. Okay. Half time.
And that was very timely indeed for the Reds. So the try went begging on that occasion. Samu Vondre out to Nronzesi, and he had eyes for the line and forgot to catch it. So that is half-time in crowd. Drua supporter
Always loves the Drew. It's good to see him in the crowd.
behind to knock over the Chiefs. A double celebration. So congratulations to James Slipper. A great Red. 104 caps for the Reds, 99 for the Brumbies, 203 not out. So congratulations, Slips. Lamani, the captain.
Yeah? Okay. Behind the line, keep them behind.
1 point in it. Queensland 7. Fijian Drua 6. Second half underway. And Paisami bounced out of a couple.
Taken back.
That's the 22. Taken back. Bryle. Happy to lay it back
And
to
use it.
Thomas, who will look to clear. And that's out on the full. But it was inside the 22, that second ruck, so they're okay. Thomas has been impressive. Just the one test cap, but you know, he's played 70-odd games now for for Queensland.
7.
Still no Tate McDermott. Tate is one of 8 or 9 players still waiting to get back into action. Resting this week is McWright, Gordon and Nongor, but Fluke and Canham and McDermott and Fiesler and Liner and Anderson not in action. So a real test of the Reds' depth, and at the moment they've got their noses in front. Armstrong Bravula kicking in behind, and one bounce into touch.
Yeah, so do I.
Great touch finder from Armstrong. Just seeing that the winger is up. 50-22. Great eyes up, Rugby. That's what you want. Start well in this first opening minutes of this second half.
Guys, you're coming across, you're hanging out, okay? Stay there, come in.
So they get the put in. And it's there for Lamani. And B2
No foul play.
can't find a way through.
Turnover's good. It's the first
And the
down
turnover
there.
was good from Bright. Brilliant work by the Lucy. And McLaughlin Phillips. Onto the left foot goes
Thank you.
Thomas. Don Sessi. Taken by Wilson. Onge. Lamani.
Ball is clearly out. Okay, use the ball.
Sama Vodre into scrum half. Vode. Pick and go! Thana Kaivata stepping, got away from one. McLaughlin Phillips lays it back, and now it falls for nobody. It's a penalty. And also, he's going to the pocket.
Yeah, there's a line break, and then you've killed the position. Deliberate knock on, trying to go for the ball.
Well, it's a yellow card, and in his 100th game for Queensland, Jock Campbell's going to go to the bin for 10, and it's a penalty for the Drua. And rather than try and take the points this time, they're going to try and make the most of having an extra man, and into touch it goes. So the line out about 7 or 8 metres out from the corner post.
There's that break there from Vaniko Vata. He's been dangerous with ball in hand. Ref made the right call there. Disruptive there. Got Campbell on the sideline for 10.
And they win the line out. Vaniko Vata. It goes backwards to Lamani. Stepping is Armstrong Bravula. No way through there. Nasilla taking it into contact.
Step.
They rush up. Wilson that time. Rembitu, cut out pass. Wonga, Antonio Wonga. He's so hard to stop, but they bring him down 6 metres out. Lamani, Silla. Cut out pass again. They pick out Donge, the front rower out in midfield. And penalty.
14's on his feet, holding on.
Again, Filipe Dongunu. He's been everywhere, and again he just strikes. Drua building heaps of pressure, then he's come over the ball. He's been really good. He's actually really strong over the ball and saves the Reds there.
Just behind the mark.
So
please.
Donge out in midfield. And terrific work by Filippo to save the day. The Reds down a man, but up by 1 point. McLaughlin Phillips finds touch. 30 out from the Reds line as Jock Campbell looks on.
The Drua can't afford to have one-off runners against the Reds because they'll pick him at the ruck at the breakdown. They're very good over the ball. They've got to go in numbers, got to go in pairs. Is there any chance of breaking this defence line?
Nasser finds Bryle. And Bryant, terrific hands from the captain.
And use it.
Thomas looking to kick and relieve some pressure. Armstrong Rabula. Roncesi. Mbitu. 5 from halfway. Hatet having a run. Yeah, and it was solid contact there. He ran right into a sandwich. Ross and also Uru.
Seems like the Drua trying to play some white-to-white rugby.
Go, please.
But every time they do, particularly their front rowers, they're getting them on one-on-ones. Just got to tighten up
I don't really know what it is.
the pass between halfback and their forward pack, just so they could
30 seconds, let's go.
gain some momentum going forward. Just feels like they're playing side-to-side rugby, which is playing into the Reds' hands.
Tactical kicking from the Reds, quite good. They've managed to dodge the bullet. Some great defense work by the Reds also. 1 man down, but they're backing up each other, playing quite well to hold the Drua off.
Coach! Bind! Set!
Thomas puts it in. And will take it out by Sami. Henry.
Advantage.
And now they knock it on.
Lost forward. Lost forward. Offside.
Accidental offside, so under the
Call it accidental.
experimental rules in Super Rugby Pacific, it's now a free kick to keep the action going. A little bit of movement on the touchline as well, Satish.
At number 17 and 18, so George Blake and Tumanga Allen. Well, experience off the bench coming soon.
Well, there's a rare mistake in this match for Dungunu, the knock-on. So 17 and 18 making their way out. Blake and Jeffrey Tumanga Allen.
Sub's been made.
A wry smile there from Filippo Dungunu.
Okay, subs are on, 30 seconds.
What about Tumanga Allen? I know you're well-travelled. You've played for so many clubs. You've got more clubs in your bag than Greg Norman and Adam Scott. But Jeffrey Tumanga Allen, 35 for Queensland, 115 for the Canes, 61 for Wasp, Ulster, Wellington, 3 tests for Samoa, 1 for the All Blacks. That's a fairly handy first-class record.
He joins the Gypsy Club, mate. He's had a good stint so far at the Reds, and particularly bringing in those young guys through is a great asset to the Reds.
So Les Kiss has gone to the bench. Here's the free kick for the Drua. They take it quickly, and Lavani sets off. And he kicks across now for Nasova, but it beats him in the touch. Gee, he just needed to keep that in the field of play, and a good bounce would have been a 5-pointer, the first ever in Super Rugby Pacific for Nasova. Wasn't to be, but into touch they go.
9 talks in people far in early. Just be quiet. It was 9 who said it. You can ask. He said it.
So the Reds going to the bench. As you mentioned, Clarkey, fresh legs and heavy hits. Tumanga Allen is on, so he'll provide the physical presence needed in the second half, and that'll mean so much for the Reds, who are still 1 man down, defending their line now.
Nasser. Lost, or is it? No.
You close the gap and bump them as they're moving backwards.
Closing the gap is the call from the referee. That
You close
meant
the gap and
that
bump them on their move.
there was an obstruction to the Reds jumpers, so they get
Well, now.
the short arm.
Subs, guys.
Now a couple of subs coming on for the Drua as well, Satish.
As Sarusi Ravundi, who made his debut last week, the 20-year-old is on, and he will be the new hooker now in place of Zuriel Tongatama. Also on is Tawaki.
Well, there's a line-out win for the Reds this time, and Wilson sets off, but he can't find his way past Lomani.
Hold here, guys. Hold. Hold. Kick it.
Lachlan
Stop.
Phillips
All
sending it long. Really long. Asoba. Having a bit of a run across field and then delivering out wide. Mobutu.
It's a counter-up. Fine, good counter-up, guys.
Hatet.
Hughes.
Plenty of sunshine in Lautoka again, and this one knocked forward by the Drua.
Turnover. I want to try and give you a turnover, but scrum then. What's for?
Referee was just willing the Reds on, saying,
Bit of play
you
on
want a
there.
turnover, you can have it if you want. You've got advantage.
21 and 23 on from the side. So 21, Lewis Wirchin goes on at halfback. And number
Let's go,
23,
guys. Find up,
Trevin
please.
Pritchard, 18 years of age. He's on for the Reds also.
Here, another cap for the youngster, Pritchard.
Let's go, guys.
Fourth
Find up.
appearance. A lot of parents have travelled
I was
over
playing through,
for
but yes.
the game, including the Wirchons from the Sunshine Coast. Good to see them here, supporting the Reds. A day out at the rugby in Fiji.
Crouch! Fine!
Jock Campbell still to come back from the win, and it's still 7 points to 6. Who's going to crack first in the second half? Good scrum from the Reds, and now they get the advantage. First one from the scrum this match, and penalty on halfway. Good opportunity for them to really mount some pressure now.
Seems like the momentum's just shifting in the Reds' way. That pushover scrum. Seems like they're just slowly creeping in and playing. Getting into the Drua's territory now for another set-piece strike.
A couple more coming on for the Fijian Drua. So Inya Tambuavau goes on in the back line, and Motikai Mari is on in the loose forwards for the Drua. 6-2 split on the bench. Will now work its magic for the Drua. Now or never, as they say.
Okay. Time on.
The Reds, the right end of the park. Show and go from Aisami. Wilson. Wirchon. Uru. Tangunu. Bounced out of one. Not the second one, though. Samasama comes back. And he taps it and goes forward, and it's into touch. Might have been better off holding on to that one, and Filippo knows that he probably chanced his arm there. Didn't pay off.
Come in. Is it 4?
So Rusi Rovundi throwing in.
Red, are you out? Red 2.
They go long. Tawonga. Well read by Nasser. He made the tackle. Lamani. Not a bad touch finder. 7 or 8 from halfway. Well, the Reds are just playing their own game. We've seen it so often when teams come to Fiji around this time of the match, into the second half. They get sucked into playing the Fijian style and start throwing it around, but they're maintaining their composure at the moment. The Reds sticking to it. John went backwards. Lachlan Phillips to Henry. Good tackle from Murray. Inside ball. Ooh. And he got the pass away to Wilson. And all of a sudden, Wilson is into the 22.
Don't compete now.
McLaughlin Phillips has caught them napping. Harry McLaughlin Phillips off the back of that great run from the captain Harry Wilson. There's the first try of the second half, and it is the Reds extending their lead.
What a great try there from McLaughlin Phillips, but mate, it started back from Seruru with that break and that offload to the skipper. So you can see here from that ruck, well, there's a switch and that offload, and Harry Wilson, ball in all, could have given it, but held on to it, secured it as they went from here on in. All it was just a one-on-one simple step. Beats 2 tackles. McPhillip over. And I said earlier, the momentum was shifting into the Reds. So we can see it now. Now we can see the award, the rewards they're getting from their patience in the way they're playing.
McLaughlin Phillips adds the extra 2. So it is now 14 points to 6. And the Reds in the driver's seat, Satish.
Reds have silenced the hill for a moment, sucking the oxygen out of the stadium with that patient face play build-up and wonderful finish at the end. But Uru, what a gem of an offload. Harry Wilson, the Wallaby captain, big carry, and the Reds are in first, second half.
14 points to 6. 2 tries to none. Heading into this game, the Reds had scored 15, the Drua 13 tries. The Drua the least in Super Rugby Pacific, and both of them, of course, have had the bye, so a game in hand. But the Reds, their defence is certainly paving the way today, and they are the only team to score 5-pointers so far. We know that you can never rule out the Fiji and Drua are at home. The crowd has been taken out of it pretty much by the Reds, but here we go with Tawaki, who's out there now. Josh Sessi looking to make an impact from the back. Jock Campbell back out there, so it's 15 on 15. And again, just simple drift defence from the Reds, shutting them down. Mirror. Lamani, Armstrong Rabula out the back and knocked on there. So in the Tomborbo, he's had a little look there. He was sort of thinking about the gap in front of him, forgot to catch the ball. So yeah, he's not happy with himself. The man that made his name at Racing 92 in Paris and then decided to come home to Fiji last season.
Just feels like the Drua just going side to side through attack, not really testing the Reds' defence. Reds are just patient, working together, composed. Feels like Drua doing a bit too much in attack.
Penny Ravai comes on now, and he will go at loose head prop in place of Hetet. Also on for the Drua, Mera, and he has replaced Nasila Sila, who's played every minute of rugby in the past 2 games for the Drua. A new hooker also for the Reds, Richie Asiata in, and Josh Nessa has gone to the bench.
Asiata brought up 50 caps for Queensland last week, so very experienced replacements in the front row, Asiata and Kumanga Allen.
Sorry, you're right. My fault.
Scrum on halfway.
Fine!
Which on?
Set!
Puts it in.
Play the ball.
Takes it out. McLaughlin Phillips to Henry. Playing by his opposite, Samu Vondre. Here's Wilson.
Last feet, guys.
Tumunga Allen. Isami. Out the back door it goes. Campbell up from fullback, running onto that inside ball from
Tackle now.
Dungunu.
Guys, you're pushing him here. The ball is available this side. Use it.
Salakaya Loto from a standing start. Reds just sticking to the game plan. Advantage is being played, and so blundered by Sami. Takes off and is taken heavily.
It's not out.
Here's Henry. Wurchon.
You do have advantage.
Bryant and McLaughlin Phillips and Campbell, they're just probing 10-metre mark. Bryant. Nothing happening there, so we'll go back to the penalty.
9 blue tackle off the ball.
Well, it's right in front, and points have been very hard to come by in this match. So decision time.
We'll take the one at the line out. Number 9 tackle off the ball.
Goes against Frank Lomani.
Let's go.
Tackling the man off the ball.
That for me is a massive coach killer. Just giving away simple penalty like that. Just don't need to force that unforced error.
Back in action before too long for the Fijian Drua. Mayana Vanua. But the Reds, once again, applying the pressure inside the Drua 22. They've got the advantage as well, so all of a sudden a bit of ill discipline creeping into
17 side entry.
the Drua.
No, you're up into the second layer.
Just feels like the tables are turning here a little bit.
You're in front.
Fatigue kicking in maybe. But it's just easy pickings and easy penalties that the Reds are getting here.
Substitute off the bench, Isaac finds Lelewasa is into the game for the Drua, and Frank Lomani, the captain, is off.
So no Frank Lomani on the wing this week. He's going to see out the rest of the game on the bench, and Silicill is not out there as well, so quite sure he'll be the captain.
Moved off the mark.
And here come the Reds. Good formation here. And desperate defence required by the Drua, but they can't hold them out. It is a try. And it is the replacement hooker who comes up with it, Richie Asiata. So all of a sudden now the heat goes on the Drua because it is the Queensland Reds. Second try in the second half. And they lead by 19 points to 6.
It's been all Reds this second half. That man on screen, Asiata, 50 caps. And this all just comes from applied pressure and building pressure that the Reds have been doing since since half time. Just a simple more. You can see him composed. It's one of those ones in Asiata, as every good hooker should do, gets the ball behind the maul over for the line for his first try here in Fiji.
He's been around, Richie Asiata. He played for the Australian under-20s 10 years ago. And he has come off the bench to hit the firepower. 2 more points for the Reds, and they are travelling well in the second half.
Yes, indeed. And that is now 21 points to 6 after they led 7-6 at the break. So the plan has paid off so far. We heard from Zane Hilton at half-time just saying the Reds just want to play their own game and they haven't been sucked into opening things up too much, and they've controlled it. So now a lot of work to do for the Fijian Drua. We know with 16 or 17 minutes left, they're capable of certainly turning on some tries, but
Okay, it is inside.
the Reds let it slip away in Suva last year when they looked like they had the game under control. What have they learned from that? We're about to find out.
If it's a time for them to strike, it's now. The Drua need to score now. They're a chance of coming back in this game. Just over 15 minutes to go.
Babundi. Knocked back to Lions Lelewasa. He gives it to Nosova. Again, he's been controlled pretty well. Hasn't had any scoring opportunities. Toshi Nosova on the right wing. Oh, that's gone backwards, and that's sloppy. Yeah, well, Samuela Tawaki just wasn't expecting that, and so the Reds thought about kicking, but then the offload to Campbell. We can go from Dongunu. Right. Had a good game.
Use it.
Filling in for Fraser McBride, the captain of the Reds, who's being rested this week. And now the youngster showing some footwork. Pritchard. Trayvon. Just his 4th game for Queensland. Advantage is being played here.
Lost forward. I know, he went to try and lift it, it lost forward, and he goes into this man.
So the Reds are going to get the put into the scrum.
Knock on.
Handy position for them to attack
All right,
here.
30 seconds, guys.
Again, the Reds find themselves in enemy territory. Just a simple pass for that break from Pritchard. Just feel like the Drua fatigue's kicking in. Just
Stay down, guys, stay down. To be
feels like the energy shift.
Locks in.
Reds are full of energy, making this break. See Pritchard here, unlike he got slipped, but see the Reds support play
5,
with him there.
6.
Yeah, they seem to be handling the conditions better than the locals in the scrum. Well, this time though, the referee goes against what appeared to be the attacking scrum from the Reds.
And then you throw the ball away.
Harry Wilson throwing the ball away as well, so he'll be
You've got
marched.
to push square, not around to the left.
Armstrong Rabula.
Yeah, they were angling across. First
Finds
step out
touch.
to the left and around the corner.
So it might be now or never as another replacement comes on for the Drua as well, Satish.
All the Fijian Drua, they've won 10 games out of 11 against Australian sides, and now they introduce Isoa Tuai.
Hold.
The Reds haven't won back-to-back games outside Queensland since 2023. So they had the win against the Brumbies a couple of weeks ago. And now they're looking to go back-to-back on the road again.
Carnage.
Wow. Drua just looked to be a little rattled at the moment, and Salakaloto just lays it back. Uru flings it into Wilson and knocked on
No advantage, guys.
both ways.
They never hit to a ruck, so you never secured possession. Lost forward.
The Reds also introduce another young man, Vaiuta Latu, number 20. The Samoan comes in. He made his debut for Reds in round 1 of Super Rugby Pacific in 2026. Got a try in round 3 against the Highlanders. Off the bench, he will add some firepower up front.
Lost forward. You guys.
And it is the captain, Harry Wilson,
Go forward.
coming from the field. The Wallaby captain as well. Put in a good shift today. So 21 points to 6.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Butch on and Paisami. And now McLaughlin Phillips with a bit of space again. They're already in the bonus point position, the Reds, and they just want to well and truly seal the deal now. Uru decides to take the tackle and not offload. Here's Bryle. Played every minute of every game so far. The blindside flanker, and Paisami, he's been good, and Pritchard. Great footwork. He gets up and goes again. Pritchard is getting very close to the line. Did he get it down?
Held up.
Held up is the call.
Then don't die.
Well,
and I'll
he
actually reward
refused
you.
to die with the ball, didn't he? Trayvon
Hold
Pritchard.
on.
One thing that really impressed me is the
Stay on,
impact
guys.
off the bench from the Reds. They've made an impact. They've made a difference. Whereas on the flip side, the Drua just haven't had that finish, that impact that they've had the last few weeks. It's been all the Reds.
Now warming up and then crunching into the contact was Latu. That one.
Well, coming on for Drua now, Ben Vola. So the former Flying Fijian international comes in this round 6 pressure cooker game. Expect his clinical boot to hunt for territory when he gets the chance.
Vola on Red's debut. The Flying Fijian with 38 test caps.
Christine, his wife, and Milan, his son, will be watching from Brisbane. He's actually my son's godfather, so big congratulations to Ben. It's good to see him
Scrum call.
back here in Lautoka, where he once graced the field in the Flying Fijians jersey.
Thank you. Time back on. Okay, 30 seconds. Let's go.
So how are your emotions today then? Your son's godfather playing for the opposition of the Drua, and you're on the coaching staff of the Drua.
No, we're playing, guys.
Concerned faces there in the VIP area.
I said I'd ignore Benny and I'll see him after the game, so I haven't spoken to him since then.
Isaac finds Lalawasa. Wallaby with 6 test caps. Replacing Lamani. Remember, at half-time, it was the Reds leading by 7 points to 6. Then the try to McLaughlin Phillips and Asiata. And away goes, finds Lalawasa, looking to open them up. They need to just now somehow come up with a 5-pointer. Not many teams can restrict the Fijian Drua in Lautoka. They haven't been able to score a 5-pointer. Just the 2 penalties in the first half.
Hit coming.
And inside the final 10 minutes, the Reds now are just going to slow things down and just stick to their game plan.
Yeah.
Campbell claiming the mark and putting it into touch.
Going on for the Reds, number 19, Hamish Muller from the Brothers Club, the famous club in Brisbane.
Number 20, HIA.
Replaces Salakaya Loto.
Yeah, another big shift from Lukan Salakaya Loto as well. We've got a HIA head injury assessment to be carried out on Ontakai Murray.
All good. Time on.
No, it's not. It's 20. It's Tuai coming from the field. Yeah. Thank you. So Salawa is back out there now all of a sudden. Bit of forward momentum for the Drua. Can they get the crowd back into it?
It's not secured. It's good contest. Use it!
Kawake.
Step 17. Well done.
Finds Lalawasa. Salawa back out there. That's the 22.
Look at your man. He's lying all over him. Slow your own ball down.
Hanakai Vata. This Reds defence, relentless. Armstrong, Ravola, Ozesi. Here's Nasova. Toji Nasova. Claimed by Campbell.
No hands now. And yeah, thanks.
Armstrong Ravola kicking across. Oh, and that is the story of the day, really, for the Drua. Ball just not sticking. And it's going to be the Reds throw-in over on the far side.
Ball handling has been an issue for the Drua this afternoon, particularly the back 3. Just simple hands that should just go to hands have just dropped it cold. Backs coach Tim Sansom will be very frustrated with that. Great option there from Isaiah. Armstrong Ravola. Ball just not sticking. Just story of the day for the Drua.
Let's go, please.
Just the work rate of Philippon Daungunu also very good in defence. Blocked Ponipate Longanimasi, then backed it up again against Tanakai Vata.
So the Reds from inside their own 22.
Okay, use it.
Latu goes to ground. Watch on. Quick throw in. Now or never, definitely for Ladroa, and Rosesi starts to move.
Cleaned.
Salawa. Real test of the Reds' depth today. With the players rested and still some big names on the injured list. And they're heading for 4 wins on the trot. First time for a few years. Kamborval. As the minutes tick away here at Lautoka.
No!
The Wake.
No!
And a little knock on in there by Murray. So
They lost forward first there, so.
lost forward. Got a
Okay,
player
30
down
seconds, let's go!
in back play as well. It's Seru Uru,
Are you guys ready to go? Okay,
Sir
let's
Glenn
line up
Jackson,
then.
Chris Gibbs and Tim
Guys,
Sanson.
that's cramped,
Yeah,
so we keep going. Get
I'll be
ready to go,
disappointed
please.
with
These guys
this
are
effort
setting
today.
up.
They just haven't been able to really
I know, let's go.
dominate
Yeah.
the Queensland Reds like they're able to dominate
Let's go, Reds.
visiting teams of late.
Now. Yep. Crowd!
These two teams will play a return match in Brisbane in week 16.
Hey!
That's going to be a crucial game. Late in the piece. Final week of the regular season.
I didn't see it. I didn't see either side go clearly. We just fold in. Quick reset, please.
The Drua, they've won 5 of the past 7 in Fiji, but today hasn't been their day.
Crouch! Bind!
Free kick to the Drua. Kobana having a rumble and losing it.
Okay, let's go.
We can feel the confidence level here at sideline and also in the Drua camp, while a worried look on Lomani and his bench
Right,
players.
let's go.
They know it's slipping away, but for the Reds, they're in the top 3 now. They win this. This will be a bonus point win. They've got 3 tries against the Drua. It'll push them up into the top 3 with, if other results go their way this weekend,
Hold the
they'll end
weights.
up that way.
And the Drua will stay in 9th for the time being, with 4 of their next 5 games away from Fiji. The Reds next week have a tough one. They'll take on the Inform Hurricanes on Saturday
20
night.
hold.
And the Drua, of course, will play the Blues in Auckland. They've never won in Auckland, the Drua. No easy games in Super Rugby Pacific.
It's touched, guys. He's used the towel to dry it off. It's been
2
touched.
tough weeks for the Drua Clarkie on the road. First in the stop in Auckland against the Blues, and then they go South Island and take on the mighty Crusaders.
Well, there it is again. Another lost ball by the Drua.
No, falling.
And the Reds will
Use
just
it.
control it now. And let it slip in Suva on their last visit to
Advantage is over for the
Fiji
knock-on. Use the
last
ball,
year,
please.
losing by 36
Step
points to
17.
33 in the end.
Use it.
So it's going to be 4th time lucky for them. Their first visit to Lautoka. They're going to come up with a smart, gutsy win.
Use it.
Kept the crowd out of it for the majority of the match. Played their own game. Frustrated the Fijian Drua. And in the end, though, I think they've handled the conditions better than the home team.
Okay, use it.
Glenn Jackson has some decisions to make now. He's been pretty much going for continuity trying to develop these combinations, but it might be time to mix it up a little bit next week against the Blues. Namani Ndolo Kurandrani's been coaching the Drua development team. Are they ready to step up, some of the boys?
Yeah, there's a few boys running around there that could fill in, but again, it's hotly contested positions at the moment in the Drua.
So they spit it out the back door and finds Leilawasa. Has to clean up. Oh, can they have the final say here, the Drua? Can they give the fans, the loyal fans, something to cheer about? Here's Nasova. Puts on a bit of footwork. Tuji Nasova. Beat a couple. Takes it into Red's territory. Straight through the hands. Rabbi, the former Red. Armstrong Rawula. Don Sessi. Thought he spotted a gap, but it soon closed. Good defence by Louis Watom. 10-metre mark. Salawa, it's the full-time hooter sounds, and there's another knock on. Lost forward by the Fijian Drua, and that is full-time in Lautoka, and finally a win for the Queensland Reds in Fiji. They lost 3 on the trot in Suva, but they've done it in Lautoka on their first visit to the Sugar City, led by 7-6 at half-time, and in the end they have won it by 21 points to 6, and they thoroughly deserved that one. 3 tries to 0, the Reds over the Drua.
Yeah, it was